Oh, well, welcome back, everybody. I love when we got some breaking news from our guy, Brad Schlossman, just dropping this down. Eric, when you can, give us the old breaking news sounder, because this is a good one that me has been talking about. Headline, Grand Forks Herald, St. Thomas to leave the CCHA for the NCHC. The Tommies moved to Division I in 2021. They'll become the NCHC's 10th member in 2026. That has been a long rumored move, and now the NCHC will go and have its first expansion not only with Arizona State, which will join this coming fall, and then 2 years after that, it'll go to 10 when St. Thomas will join the league in 2026. I believe that will coincide with two things. A, the opening of their new on-campus arena, which is a basketball hockey arena, and when they are eligible for the NCAA tournament. We've talked about St. Thomas plenty on this program. We were on, I'll never forget, we got the email that they got approval that they were making the move from Division III to Division I, and the Summit League offer was in hand. And now they will be a member of the NCHC. According to our Brad Schlossman from the Grand Forks Herald, NCHC expansion is determined by a vote from the board of directors, which is made up of the league's athletic directors. The vote was unexpected from the league's coaches because they did not discuss expansion at the annual meetings in Naples. We just talked about this with Eric Martinson last week, UND's deputy athletic director. But it's coming. So St. Thomas will join Arizona State, along with UND, Denver, Colorado College, Omaha, St. Cloud State, Duluth, Miami, and Western Michigan as members of the NCHC. Again, I've had people tell me forever and a day, hey, ask St. Thomas. St. Thomas, can they make for football? They've made no inclinations of what they want to do football-wise. We teased it, so let's get to it now. North Dakota State added a fourth Division I transfer to its men's basketball roster for 2024. Illinois State's Luke Kasubke, who hails from St. Louis, played 2 years at Kansas State, played the last 2 years with the Redbirds. I interviewed him earlier this week, got a chance to visit with him, get his thoughts about why NDSU and how this all came about. Here's part of our interview we did earlier this week.
Just as far as what I was looking for, I wanted to find a place I could play. I have 1 year of eligibility left, so I want to make the most of this last year, find some place with opportunity. But it wasn't just about that, I've always said, and, it's true, you have the most fun when you're winning. So I wanted to find a place where, I have an opportunity to win as well. And, Coach Richmond and North Dakota State just checked all the boxes. So I'm excited to join them up there.
Who reached out? Was it NDSU? Tell me how the whole thing came together after you went in the portal?
Yeah, so I first talked to Coach Luke because he has ties to the Midwest area, knew a lot of guys in the St. Louis area, and he reached out and we had a great conversation, just talked basketball, where I was at with everything, what they have going on there, and then that's how it started, and then Coach Richmond joined in and started recruiting me as well. So it was great, and we just clicked from the start.
Did you have a chance to get up here to make a visit?
I did, yeah. I was up there. I was up there last weekend, all day Wednesday, and then part of the day Thursday. I had to get back. I graduated on Friday, so it was a quick visit, but it was great. I enjoyed my time up there.
What were your takeaways when you got up here? What stood out? Saying, okay, I could see myself coming here.
Yeah, I wasn't real sure what to expect, to be honest. I knew it might have been a little bit different from the other places that I've been and where I grew up. But just when I got on campus, I just love the feel of the university and the campus as a whole. And then the basketball facilities, and the facilities are big time. So, that kind of opened my eyes too. And then just the relationships, I made with the coaches and some of the players there in a short time, made me feel comfortable.
What's your true spot on the floor? Describe your game and where do you fit most comfortably out on the basketball court?
Yeah, I call myself a shooting guard, but people have called me a Swiss Army knife at times too. I could do a little bit of everything. I don't mind, playing that four position, opening the floor up, guarding the four. There was a point, my first year here at Illinois State, some guys were hurt. I was bringing the ball up playing point guard too, believe it or not. So, just whatever the team needs. I just pride myself on playing hard and, doing whatever the team needs to win.
You guys played NDSU. Do you remember did anything stand out about that? Or now you look back at it 5 months later, and I'm like, that was just kind of a weird coincidence.
Yeah, in the moment, nothing stood out, but looking back, it was like, like it's weird. It's just weird how things work out sometimes. You never know. And we'll play Illinois State again this year,
Yeah.
so I'm looking forward to that for sure.
You've been through this once before when you transferred from K-State. Was there anything that you had your mind out? Okay, this is what I'm looking for. I know this is a different experience because you're a grad transfer, but was there anything that I guess gave you not pause, but okay, they're not really interested. This school is that you learned the first time around?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, definitely different this second time around. I'm a lot older now. Have a lot of experience under my belt, and I just knew how things worked in the portal. Like I've done it before. So yeah, I mean, I definitely went into it, you know, looking to get out of it what I wanted, and that was playing and finding a team where I could win, and team with a lot of opportunity. So it was a lot different. And this time I entered the portal late, so I didn't have you can't just sit around in the portal and let opportunities go by. Like it's people call it speed dating, and it really is speed dating. So yeah, definitely different this time, but it was great. It was great.
Tell me, when did you commit to NDSU? And tell me Dave's reaction when you told him.
Yeah, so I committed on my visit up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I committed. Well, it was Thursday. Before I left, we were in the office. Me, Coach Luke, and I told them, and they were fired up. Coach Luke, I don't think they said they haven't seen Coach Luke run that fast in a long time. No, it was cool. It was a cool experience, and everybody was excited, so that was cool.
You've lived in the Missouri Valley the last couple of years. Describe what you know about the Summit League and the transition going from that conference to now playing in the Summit.
Yeah, I had one of my buddies actually playing the Summit League, so he would always, tell me about it, and I've heard a lot of great things. A lot of great players have came out of it. And as far as the difference from the Valley, the Valley is very physical. It's grinded out league. You never know. I mean, like a lot of conferences, I'm sure the Summit is like it too. Anybody could win on any night if you don't come ready to play. That's college basketball. So yeah, I'm excited about playing in a new league. Learning the different styles, and each league kind of has their own characteristics, which makes it interesting and exciting for me to join a new league. But yeah, man, I'm just fired up. I'm fired up.
So what's the plan now? You mentioned you graduated. You have a couple of weeks here before you had to relocate to get up here?
Yeah, I do. I'm actually in the process of moving out of my apartment here now. Yeah, busy few weeks, but it's good. I'm gonna go back home for a few weeks, enjoy some time with family, get in the gym, and then I'll be back up there June 1st.
Have you had a chance to meet some of the team when you were up here on your visit?
Yeah, I got to meet a few guys. And obviously a lot of them had went home already.
Yeah.
But Noah Feddersen stuck around, so I got to meet him, build a relationship with him. It was great hanging out with him. And then Jackson Money was in town too. So actually funny story about Jackson is he took a visit to Illinois State when I was still here. So we played open gym together before I knew all of this was going to transpire. So going back to what I was saying earlier, it's crazy how things work out. But so yeah, it was good. It was good to see him again, and now we're teammates.
You already got an early scouting report on him then, huh?
Right, yeah.
There's our conversation with Luke Kasubke from St. Louis, Missouri, by way of Illinois State. He is the fourth addition for the Bison men's basketball roster for 2024, joining Brennan Watkins from VMI. Jackson Money, you heard, which is a really neat backstory there, was Money was making the circuits and the rounds of looking for his next place from Northern State, and Mason Miller from Indiana State, and now you've got Kasubke from Illinois State. Bison are still looking for one more, so they're still out there. We know then for three of those guys, Miller, Money, and Kasubke have 1 year of eligibility. So this is it, and then they're done next season, and they might be in the same boat again. But welcome to Division I college basketball in 2024. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll wrap up hour one. Big second hour on deck, including Cole Payton joins us in the Bison Media Zone about 10:30. We're back on Hot Mic right after this.